Good afternoon, Riley families. It's Friday, the end of our very first full week of school this school year. I think all the kids are probably tired, but it has been a great week, and we are just so proud of our Wildcats. So I just can't say enough about how awesome they have been following our new guidelines and procedures, and it's just been so smooth. So thank you for all of your help in getting them ready to return to school, and it's going to be a great school year. So I have just a few reminders in my weekly update. Those of you whose students have medicine, need medicine, remember medicine cannot be sent with the students. Parents will need to bring medicine in. There is a form that needs to be filled out for Nurse Lindsay. So if your child takes medicine or needs to take some at school, please call and talk to Nurse Lindsay. At the end of the day or even in the mornings, it is so important that your children cross at the corners where the crossing guards are. We have busy streets around us, and we sure don't want any of our students to end up getting hit by a car or even close to being hit. So please have your students cross at the corners only. For school lunch, I know we've had some questions about how do I pay? You can't come into the building. We do have a site. If you go to our website for Vincent's Community School Corporation, there is a link that will take you to My School Bucks, and you can pay for school lunches online that way. You can set it up to get messages when balances are low. So please, if you can, pay for your lunches weekly. That helps. If you want to pay in advance, that's fine as well. If you can't get to My School Bucks, put lunch money in an envelope, write your child's name on it, the teacher's name, and write lunch money on there. And then we will get that to Miss Michelle in the cafeteria, and that will be credited to your student's account. All of the teachers here at Riley use what's called Class Tag. You should have gotten a code for that. It is a very simple way for you and your child's teacher to communicate with each other. Class Tag is a free app that you can download on your device and use the code that the teacher has given you, and then you can put that code in, and that will set you up to be able to get messages from the teacher, or you can send the teacher messages. It's really nice because the teacher can send out messages to the whole class at one time, or she can send individual messages to specific parents. So it's a great way, an easy way to be able to communicate back and forth with your child's teacher. If you haven't downloaded that onto your device, I encourage you all to do that because it's just so simple and really makes communication nice. We have been sending home some forms with some of our students that have not been returned. And I know sometimes you look at those and you think that doesn't apply to me. I don't need to fill that out. But some of these forms are required for us to have on hand by the state. So if you could check your child's backpack, and if there are forms in there, there was one about homelessness. And even if that doesn't apply to you, we need you to sign that and fill it out and send it back. That's a required form from the state that we have to have in your child's file. So just check backpacks, check folders, and if you see forms in there that the teacher has sent, if you could please get those filled out and sent back, we would greatly appreciate it. So we finished our first full week. We're ready for week 2. The kids have been awesome. It's just been such a wonderful thing having them all back in here. And I just can't brag on our Wildcats enough how awesome they have been with doing the things that we have asked them to do. It's different. Yes, it's different, but it's good. And they are troopers. Let me tell you, they are troopers. And it has just been a wonderful start to the school year. So keep up the good work at home. Don't forget, check your kids for those symptoms. Yesterday, a message was sent out about things to do and look for. So if your child says they don't feel good, please do not send them to school. Talk to Nurse Lindsay. And we are checking temperatures on our K1 students every day. But, if you're not sure, be safe and keep those kids home. Sometimes they just aren't acting like they normally act, and they may not have any other symptoms. Use your best judgment on them. It's better to keep them home for one day rather than send them to school and then them develop a symptom after they get here at school. But again, if you ever have any questions about that, feel free to call, talk to myself, Miss Megan, Mrs. Connor, or Nurse Lindsay, and we'll help you with that. But the best thing is, play it safe, keep them home if you're not sure, and then we can go from there. I hope you guys have had a great week. I appreciate everything that you have done and continue to do to support the education of your students here at Riley Elementary. And again, I am just so proud, and we're so blessed to have such wonderful children. So thank you again. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week in my next weekly update. Thanks.